guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Tasha. Great to have you here today. I'm going to bring to you a really quick, simple recipe for those on-the-go moments. However, it may be quick, but you do need to do it ahead of time. So stick around and I'm going to show you all the ingredients and the steps to making chia seed pudding. Now, I like to make chia seed pudding on Saturday night for Sunday morning because I'm gone from the house for quite a long time. So this is really good if you don't have time to just be in the kitchen cooking bacon and eggs. This is a really great alternative. It's a change also from having just bacon and eggs. So after it's had its chance to sit in the fridge either overnight or for an extended period of time, I'm going to show you what it looks like and how it turns out. Now, when I first started keto, I did try a chia seed pudding and I did not like it. I don't know if it was the recipe that I tried, and I had friends that were raving about it too, but after some trial and error, these are the different ways that I chose to put this together, and this is how I like it. So I'm sure if you play around with, your recipe and things that you can add in, you'll find different ways to make it your own too. This is a great replacement for oatmeal. However, it's cold. So it's kind of the same concept, but kind of not, because it is chia seeds. However, if you give them enough time to bloom in the milk overnight, it really will soften up a lot, and it's just an enjoyable morning breakfast. So I hope you enjoy this video. If you do, please go ahead and like, subscribe, and share. I would greatly appreciate it. Stay tuned. All right, so we're going to get started on this recipe here. And the first thing we're going to go ahead and do is prepare our mason jar by just opening it up and getting ready to pour in all of our ingredients. This is a very simple dump everything in, shake it up recipe. I'm going to show you right now the chia seed macros. I'm pretty sure this is the chia seed macros. However, I did buy this a long time ago from Aldi, so it's been a minute since I've checked it. It's normally about 2 net carbs per serving for this one. However, I'm pretty sure you can also you might be able to find some that are 0. It might just depend on where you get them from. So I've showed you that my scooper here is a tablespoon. I'm using 3 tablespoons into the mason jar. And the next thing I'm going to do is measure out some almond milk. This is another almond milk that I grab from Aldi's. I'm going to use the 1/2 cup measuring. This is the unsweetened version. This is the unsweetened almond version, and you always want to go with that so they don't add in extra carbs. 1 serving for this is actually a cup, so it does have some pretty good macros on that as well. We're going to carefully pour that in and try not to make a mess. And then the next thing we're going to use is this Kirkland's peanut butter. It's the organic one, and it does have really good macros on that. It's about the same as most other ones that don't have any sugar added. Now you can also use almond butter or a different type of nut butter. You may need to add a little bit more milk just because the peanut butter is really creamy and the other butters tend to be a little bit thicker. I just prefer the taste of the peanut butter versus the almond butters, but it really is up to you. We got to get it all in there, guys. Take it off the spoon and everything. Alright, so I'm just cleaning back up my supplies here. The next thing I'm going to go in with is the stevia. I do get this from Amazon. It is my preference. You could also use erythritol, swerve, the monk fruit, anything like that. I'm also going to give this a little bit of flavoring. This is just a sugar-free syrup. It doesn't really have anything in it. I'm showing you the macros here again. but it is just like a maple bourbon flavoring. You can completely omit this step because really the peanut butter gives it a great taste as is, or you can just put in like a vanilla extract. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put on the lid. Try to put on the lid. Aren't these things just like a puzzle sometimes? But you could really use any kind of like extract that you have, so you don't even have to mess around with like the sugar-free syrups, because I know some people really don't like those things on keto. And we're gonna go ahead and give it a really good mix. Once you get it all shaken up, we're gonna go ahead and put this in the fridge and let it chill out for a little bit. Okay, so I checked on the chia seed pudding. It was about maybe a couple hours after I put it in the fridge today, and it was fine. So you really only need just a couple of hours to let it get all kind of congealed, and you'll see. I'm going to show you right now what it looks like to see if you would want to give it a try. And this is it. I'm just kidding. Actually, what I like to do right before I go to eat this is actually put just like a tablespoon of almond milk on top. So here you go. See, it's all in here. And it's really thick and pudding-like. So let me give this all a stir and I'll show you what it all looks like. Alright guys, there you have it. This is what it looks like. You can still see the seeds in there. However, they're not nearly as hard and thick as they were. They've softened up a lot. This is the consistency of how I like mine. Like I said, I do like to add just a little bit of almond milk on it right when I eat it, just to make it a little bit more creamy. I really hope that you guys will give this a try. Let me know if you do and what you think about it. Have a great night, everybody.